here, but you can call me KC for short. I might look like an ordinary kid, but really, I'm the greatest detective in the city. My mission? To investigate all of life's mysteries. That means everything, from ancient puzzles to creepy cryptid encounters and mind-boggling science secrets. Hear that sound? That's music to my detective ears. Know why? Because it's the Mysterious Minds Agency, sounding the mystery alarm. I better pick up. The suspense is killing me. Whoa. Whoa! Mysterious underwater creatures? I guess you could say this case was mermaid for me. Get it? Let's set sail for the agency. You know what's a huge bummer? Us not being able to breathe underwater. It's so frustrating. Imagine how fun it'd be if we could dive into the waves and explore every inch of the underwater world. The reason we can't splash with our ocean friends is because we don't have gills. Those help underwater creatures like fish and manta rays breathe. But that raises an interesting question about mermaids. As half fish, half human, how would they be able to breathe underwater? And do they really exist? Or are they just a mermaid? Let's open our case file. Here's the scoop on our underwater pals. The first mentions of these creatures go back thousands of years. Different cultures had their own ideas of what mermaids were. The ancient Greeks first thought mermaids were half human, half bird. Isn't that funny? Then they evolved into the mermaids that we know. An early French myth refers to dracs, who are supposed to look like pretty women, but can turn into undersea dragons. That is so cool. That brings us to one of our questions. How would mermaids even breathe? Remember, they're half human and half something else depending on which story you like best. Many people have come up with their own theories about this. A popular one is that mermaids would have lungs and gills, since they can survive on land and sea. Cool! So, do they actually exist? Unfortunately, no one really knows. We haven't caught a mermaid on camera yet, but across the world and throughout history, many people believe they've seen mermaids splashing around. Here's what I think, sidekicks. Our oceans are so big. We're talking massive, and most of them are still unexplored. So there could be proof of mermaids out there waiting for us. What do you think? Do you think our underwater mer friends exist? Or are they just part of our imaginations? Let's take a moment to shine some light on our mystery word of the day. Today's word is aquatic. It refers to something that's found in water or lives underwater. It can describe pretty much any of our favorite sea creatures, like a fish, shark, and in this case, mermaids. It's time to dive into the wild and wonderful world of our mystery email. Sidekick Neil asks, "Hey C, how can humans go underwater if they don't have gills?" Great question, Neil. The best we can do is hold our breath for a short amount of time. But we can still explore the sea in other ways. Think of snorkeling gear, deep sea diving suits, and submarines. Talk about awesome inventions. As we tie a neat bow on today's wild case, let's sneak a peek at our next big mystery. In a world away from the sun's rays lies a secret in a starry maze. Interesting! What do you think our next case could be, sidekicks? This is Kitty Casey of the Mysterious Minds Agency signing off. As always, keep your magnifying glasses ready and your detective caps on. Until then, stay curious. And remember, sidekicks, never stop asking questions. See you soon!